Are you the most talkative person in the group? Are you the one who's always curious about everything? Who wants to know more? Who wants to explore more? Who wants to be just all over the place? Who wants to explore everything and go with the flow and be like the wind, flow? Well, you might just be a Gemini rising person. Namaste, my name is Chandramukhi and welcome to Astro Saraswati, your celestial guide. And today we are discussing about Gemini rising signs, which means that at the time of your birth, Gemini was in the eastern direction. And that gives you the nature of Mercury, which is the ruling planet of the sign Gemini. Now, Gemini are the twins. A person has a dual nature actually when they are Gemini rising people. What does that mean? That means that you might not always show your true self to the whole world. You feel that you should keep a certain aspect of your nature very private, and then you have a personality which is there for the rest of the world. Now that is something which some people might not be able to understand necessarily and can come off as being a bit duplicitous, but that isn't always the case. They just like to have a personal space for themselves, but on the outside they are going to be extremely jolly. When you are with a Gemini, you can be sure, you can be very sure to be completely jolly, happy, feel childish, feel very young. There's a lot of young energy with Gemini rising people. The reason being Mercury. Mercury is the youngest planet amongst all the planets. So that gives a lot of jovial nature, and that gives a lot of young energy. So a person who has Gemini rising sign definitely always loves to talk, communicate. You know, they're very witty, they're very intelligent, ruled by Mercury, love to learn things, very curious, always want to know more, always want to explore more. And this is a sign which is an air sign, which means they can't quite sit on one place. They have to be moving, they have to be flowing, very spontaneous. Can be quite daydreamers, as well, can be daydreaming a lot. But not just daydreaming, they'll be out and about, exploring things, learning new things, being extremely curious about everything. And no matter how old Gemini rising people get, they always have this young energy. Very often it's very difficult to guess their age because they're just so young. They act so young. They have this, young energy in them. Also for them, very important is to speak their minds, to communicate, and they are pretty courageous people. So this is how Gemini risings are. And of course the dual nature because of them being represented by the twins. Very charming, very witty, and they are very good at adapting. They're very good at adapting with things. They can blend in with pretty much anyone and everyone. So that's how Gemini risings are. Let us know, how do you show up in the world as a Gemini rising person? And stay tuned for the rest of the zodiac signs. Like and share the video, and please subscribe, and let's see you in the next video. Namaste.